you're feeling inside, outside, you'll be satisfied when you use our expense.
South Calypso Tent with the Carnival Music Management Committee presents the advocates of the art form. Long live Kaiso. Grand launching Friday, May 22nd at the National Cultural Center. Showtime 8:30 p.m. Admission $25 at the door. Featuring four-time Calypso monarch Minel, Dika Fontelio, Queen Yards, Teddy Boy, Lucian, Mahandra, Gamshan, Diplomat, Sherlan, Boss Al, newcomers Kitty, Mighty Dashi, and more. MC Izai Hall, backup band South All Stars. Tickets $25 at the door. Sponsors Lucelec, Southern Taxi Association, Bounty Rum and Pierre Marcel, Peter Bear, Climax and Icy, Massey Stores, Caribbean Grains, Peter and Company Auto, Jason and Alton Mondesi, Forest Springs, Michelle's Electrical, and Lance Lay. This event is licensed by Echo. No unauthorized vendors allowed.
In St. Lucia, one station appreciates its listeners more than the rest.
Thank you. Far too kind.
It's RCI, the Caribbean Sound, 101.1.
Don't be hiding the flavor. Don't be hiding the flavor, baby. Don't be hiding the flavor, baby, yeah. Step in the fed with the vibes.
Well, let me officially introduce you, Teddy, because this is your time, you know. We floated around you because you're the man of the moment when Vaval Central comes around.
Our time.
Our time, certainly. Welcome, good morning.
Blessings. We're in another year, another circle, boy, another one. Saying good morning, best wishes and respect to Iowa, as is normally in the chair.
Yeah.
Respect Iowa, we speak already, you know, it is the prayers and blessings and support from all the people, especially Team RCI, to you, as we continue on this journey. And so we're looking forward to another, having a blast this year on Vaval Central. A lot to discuss, Maureen, as we've gone through. We have our guest this morning, Barry George, who will be speaking in several capacities as a tent leader, a band leader, a former president of the Carnival Bands Association, a true mass man, rounded in every sense to speak, well placed. And of course, his band relatively new. One we think is well placed, not in the classic and established business model, trying to reach a new demographic, a new stratum of society to ensure involvement in the mass. So Barry George and then Claude Paul, who is the head of the Carnival Music Management Committee. A lot to see there on some new approaches, some new regulations, a new start in several areas, innovations indeed, and also the management as you go through to all aspects of the competitive music of the Carnival. And so Claude Paul will in fact be in just a bit to join the discussion and present some of the new developments. Shemi Johannes will be here, a man who has come with a force this season. We see him early with at least 3 releases, all of them resonating, all of them having good impact on the scene. One of the better writers of soca over the years, over the last 10 years in St. Lucia. Emerged as a talent, not the best of years, the last year perhaps, not as prolific, but he certainly did his homework and came back and really resonating this year. Shemi G will be in too, as we discuss Calypso, discuss the mass, discuss the music that's supposed to propel St. Lucia. As we said before, we're at a juncture where our carnival is infinitely more organized, more professional at the level of the organization, the packaging, the production, the staging of the carnival. We've really grown leaps and bounds. Hats off to the CPMC, Tammy Gibson and her team, her board, and in fact her staff and the team, and all the associate groups, the carnival bands, the carnival management, Music Management Committee, all playing their part in uplifting this carnival, this festival that we treasure so much in the aspect of Lucian Carnival, as we term it now. The attention to the junior carnival aspect has got great plaudits up to last Friday, starting on time, an early start days after the major jazz festival. We see that starting on time, and so going ahead with pushing the Methodist School, Gordon Walcott Memorial, getting the first touch. They welcomed all the artists and all the flair of Carnival, and the schedule continues. They, in fact, going on to Dennery today. Dennery and Bellevue getting the attention today in the schools program, and that too has gotten rave reviews. The attention to junior carnival, the same professionalism, the same standards, and the country has really welcomed that. So in many ways our carnival a very good juncture. At the tourism aspect, we're hearing that St. Lucia is well placed. The figures continue to be impressive up to last year. We know we're at a juncture where we need to keep pressing. The likes of Grenada, really impressive with the uniqueness, the innovation, the culture-laden carnivals, really impressing the world. Grenada, perhaps the carnival of the year last year as far as response is concerned. St. Lucia placed very high in the scheme of things, and so we're looking forward to seeing a continuation of that as far as the carnival being promoted. What we want to look at too is in the music. Lots of new developments. We are at a place, Maureen, where we just must take off. Yeah. Our export quotient has not been high. We need to export the music. We need our artists to be booked overseas. That has not happened for a while. We had periods where Ricky T, Teddyson John, Moto, and so Sobans and Mighty and so got the bookings. We had a good period. The last 2-3 years has been a drought. The bookings have not come, to be honest. It is a major challenge for the country. It is the business of the Tourism Authority, the business of Exports in Lucia, the business of the Carnival Planning and Management Committee to get that music exported out there. We really want that done. And so the quality being put by our artists, we see them very consistent. The Nerdies, the Ezras, we mentioned Shemi J, Ricky T, all the artists really putting their best and impressing here on island. The ultimate though is to get your music exported. We have found our research or probing that the sub-region, the OECS, has a similar problem. Not a lot of exporting, except for Grenada, perhaps. We had virtually one every year with the blessings the year before, and the last two of them last year. But Vaughan holding his own for Grenada, but not as prolific as the years of Talpree and Mr. Killer and so penetrating. Antigua doesn't export. Barbados has not a big one for a long time. So it's an issue for the islands, St. Lucia included, to get that market in that diaspora, which is very Trini-led, to get the music going. But as an example, as a feature of the work being put in by artists, we go into Barry George and then Claude Paul later on the program. But we want maybe a listen to a gentleman we must pay tribute to. In fact, all the Monarchs, the Desrel who won 2 of the titles, 3 of the titles, Calypso Monarch, Road Match and Power Soca. And then we had Nerdy deservedly winning it. And Nerdy has really been at the spearhead, the vanguard of the effort by his work, the amount of work he's put in the off-season, and we've seen the benefits with him having a number of tunes already taken off very early. A lot of music to look at. We'll be looking at it up to Invasion Band releasing up to last night. The work being put in, we wanted to fly overseas. But let's take a little listen before we go to Barry George and then Claude Paul. What we go in, Marie? Nerdy Flavor?
Yeah.
Nerdy's Flavor, an example of the work put in the off-season, keeping the quality up. Congrats to him too on his good performance at the Jazz over at main stage. Really impressed, put it well together. And the Calypso segment at the opening got lots of reviews. T.C. Brown, some might say the effect of Calypso. T.C. Brown putting the pressure for Kaiso in jazz, and that happening. TC2 having its own gig over at Pigeon Island if it's October 4. A lot more to discuss and to get to, but we go in with Nerdy, what he has produced for us to start the season.
Step in the fed with the vibes, my eyes and fall in her eyes. Baby, not tell no lies. Tonight you want the prize, yeah. Victim, you so damn addicting. Girl, I insisting that you take a listen. You, I wanna know your recipe. I want you share it there with me. Yeah, I have good memory. So don't be selfish, baby. Come on, share the flavor, share the flavor, baby. Yeah, share the flavor, share the flavor, baby. Yeah, share the flavor, share the flavor, baby. Yeah.
Lady ready to run again, boy.
Absolutely.
Vaval Central, as he's saying, the look at Barry George, we said, and Claude Paul will be in a minute. We looked at the evolution. Barry, you're well placed, the carnival. You on your expressions band. Before we get to your general impressions, what are you trying to achieve? The reason for you forming that band and what target group, what role, what place do you see that band having within the mass?
Okay, so good morning, St. Lucia, and of course, welcome to Vaval Central. Expressions Carnival Band is a band that, of course, want to contribute to the carnival, and of course, it's a band that really targets an audience that who can't afford to pay the bigger prices. Of course, it's our duty that carnival is always made for involvement of everybody, and I strongly believe that the festival should represent bands that have various prices to fit the various pockets. So we see ourselves as that medium or that void where persons who have a certain amount can invest in and get an affordable price and still get the premium experience from the bigger bands. Of course, Expression doesn't intend to be a huge band in the thousand. We want to stay as a medium size, a band of intimacy, a band that you feel well spaced, and of course, still contribute the values of creative and cultural experience, whilst giving a spectacle on the road and giving that vibe, So it's really, of course, our way of contributing to the carnival and, of course, making it affordable for persons who want to be involved, and having a participation in the carnival.
Yeah. What has the response been so far, and what kind of themes you try to portray? What people speak of more meaning, the need for more meaning in the mass. The debate is on.
Right.
The skimpy mass, the pretty mass versus the likes of traditionalist Tribe of 12 holding the fort. Some say Tribe of 12 is the only band keeping the tradition and the artistry alive in the true sense. The modern bands disagree. Your own take on where is your band placed in the spectrum?
I believe all the bands in St. Lucia offer something unique to the carnival. And I don't think we have something such as a traditional band. I think every band is an expression, and everybody has a different way of executing the expression. Of course, with my band, our theme this year is called Splish Splash. It's really about celebrating the ocean, and of course, connected it with environmental conservation. We believe that water is essential to our life. And of course, historically, the beautiful seas that surround St. Lucia, it's historically is where our history came from. The Caribs, the Arawaks entered through there, all our history. So we're trying to celebrate, the theme is to celebrate the whole essence of the ocean and bring to light into theater expressions on Carnival Monday, in our big theme of the parade.
Yeah. You're also very involved in Junior Carnival.
Right.
Your band used to be one of the biggest on the road.
Right.
You're still involved this year? Still
Oh,
coming
definitely. I mean, when I got into Carnival many years ago, it was really to contribute. I believe, Carnival has persons who are involved in Carnival are into it for many reasons. For me, it's about cultural identity, preservation, and to create participation. And of course, Justice Kids is one of those bands that was created for that. I remember when Justice Kids first came into Carnival, there were only two Carnival bands at that point in time. It was just Mass Action and Excess Energy. And when we came on, it was our duty to say that during that time, Justice Kids will also help build and create more bands, and we were able to do that. Of course, we're still there contributing. This year, I think, will be in the Junior Carnival, should have about 7 or 8 junior bands. Okay. And of course, definitely, Justice Kids will be represented. Our theme this year is called Elemental. Of course, we try to choose themes that resonate with our young persons. So, of course, at school, you must learn about the elements of water, earth, fire, that kind of thing, wind. So, of course, we're connecting the students to the elements. So it's both an educational mass at the same time and one they can, be part of on the road.
Yeah. Well, we're looking at, as you said, presenting, that's the cradle, the nurturing ground for the mass.
Definitely.
And the fact that there are quite a few kiddies bands, we know that the struggle is on to keep it going. Not a big money-making thing for the band leaders at the junior level, but really keeping it going as far as that is concerned.
Right.
Our our mass is very attractive to people, the nice diversity and the bands going through. But people like you and the Island Tribe provide what kind of middle ground
Right.
to ensure that people
And
make it
it is
affordable.
it is important that we have the middle ground. It is important because, of course, you could hear on the ground that price is an issue. There are individuals who want to be on the road. Designs also is an issue, so that persons want to be comfortable on the road as well. So, of course, the medium to small bands actually cater to those persons, of course. So we're hoping that persons can support those medium sized bands, and I'm referring to like Royalites, Island Tribe, Tribe of 12, Expressions Carnival Band. They are very good bands that that are medium size and offer a good quality of mass as well. So we're asking persons to support those bands.
and of course, at Vaval Central, we don't compromise on the visuals. So, of course, Maureen, your treat with some of the costumes will be with us a little later.
Definitely,
Barry George
yes.
early with his costume models and his costumes displaying. Because when the reels go on Instagram later, we like to have some images to show.
Right.
And so that will be a treat for the Vaval Central fans. We just, a couple of the number of the artists, they're logging in, shouting and messaging. Good morning to everybody. It's the Sly and Company. Sly too has produced a lot. We probably run him in a bit. You have him there, Maureen? You let me know once you have Sly. Just to give an idea of the soca, we want to deal with that, especially the way they have already worked in the off-season to produce the soca music going through.
Just saying, on the carnival these days, a little bit, it's for the mass men going to carnival these days, a little bittersweet for the mass men, because of course we lost one of our great iconic mass men, as in Dylan Pitkin, and I think people may have not understood his impact. But a lot of the survival of Carnival today and the persons involved in the construction and building and designing were all influenced and mentored by him in a very, very big way. And I refer to on all levels. So as we go into this Carnival 2026, it is somewhat in honor of him and celebration of all those he inspired and touched, over the years, in Carnival.
Well, his burial and so will be on Friday, and we do plan Barry George on Thursday. Not the day, but the day before his actual burial is to pay special tribute.
Right.
I was pleased and honored to have presented a tribute to him and some other icons, well organized by the CPMC at the press launch earlier this year.
Yeah.
So we really want to spend some time with Vaval Central. He was in fact a guest last year, and in late May of last year, he was a guest on this program. Clearly not at his strongest physically, but he did make the effort and shared his views on the program. And so Dylan Pitkin, we keep saying, having passed away some days ago, really represented the passion.
Yeah, definitely.
The creativity and so on is one thing. He was very talented, very gifted as designer, as band leader. He contributed in so many ways to the progress.
Yep.
He was very involved in the battle for the change of date of Carnival. And something he was very involved in, people need to understand in the industry, in the arts and culture, is not always a bad thing. He was early through Junior Carnival, and so asked to produce and present for Diamond Steel Band.
Yep.
That's the days when Diamond Steel had a full mass band.
Yep.
He went on to, that's Dylan Pitkin, now deceased, went on to Royalites. This Royalites then, in the 80s, and really boast a number of people.
Yep.
The Excess Energy came out of there, New Dimensions came out of there, Originals came out of there,
Mass
and
Action,
Adrian Ogier later on, his Rituals came out of there. That was really a breeding ground for lots of people. Kudos to Patsy Ritchie and at the time, Mrs. Dixon at the time, forming that band based on the Royal Bank staff. That went on, and he really always agitating, advocating for improvements. Always Dylan had time and questioning the authorities, challenging them to improve the mass. That was part of his contribution.
And even on the CBA level is very, very instrumental in the formation of the CBA, and even on the constitution. And he was one of those who did a lot of work in the structure of this Carnival Bands Association as well.
And ensuring the sustainability,
yes,
the longevity of that. Many associations come and go, and he always thought the importance of it. And so Dylan Pitkin, a true carnival soldier. It's really heartening that he was rewarded both by the government of St. Lucia in Independence Awards and the Carnival Committee in their own awards as it came through. And so we're looking at paying special tribute. we segue into Calypso and the music, but he
Yes.
was also involved there.
Very
as
much.
one of the founding members of Fire 110, but
Yep.
also as a writer, winning a title with Menel. And being a writer for many, the likes of Ashanti and so on in the
Yes,
tent,
yes.
Dylan was very much there. So really, and the one of the founders of the Line Jam.
Yep,
that
definitely,
really,
yes.
when you talk of grassroots involvement in the carnival, really contributed in a big way, ensuring the life and the grassroots. It started the carnival early, traditionally Whitsuntide weekend, and so in really multifaceted his
Yep.
approach and his contribution to carnival in St. Lucia. Before we go, Maureen tells us Sly. We want to take in a little bit, as you said, Barry George's costumes expressions. For those watching us, following us, will see it in a bit. We'll be speaking when we come back on Calypso for Barry,
Yes.
Barry George. But we'll go to Sly first and then come back with Barry. Sly, another example of an artist who've come through from VH Boys, Dodo Magic yourself, and then winning What a Mix Up. He's really grown and very, both in the quality and the quantity of his releases, really impressive as Carnival gets through. Maureen, there's a song you want to touch a little later. I just find I'm sensing the carnival, the country is ready for carnival. Aren't you sensing, Barry?
Yes.
People are, they can't wait. Jazz was fantastic and world class, we're proud of it, but almost a pause for the Vavalists, like they're ready to go. There's a song, Maureen, I Hot Already.
Yeah.
A little Henry segment. I find that captures the mood, the mood of people. I heard the Lance
Keisha,
pushing it at the
yeah,
school tour.
Yeah.
No, Keisha has one, but there's some tall
another
boy and
one?
so tall boy and some
okay.
fellas have a separate
Oh,
one.
yeah,
I hot already.
Yeah.
I find that so captures the, like Lance was pushing it at the school tour at the Mercedes School, Gordon and Walcott Memorial, and I really heard him pushing that there. You could feel, Lance feels the Lancelot feels the pulse a lot.
Right.
Yeah.
That is how you feel. Kudos to, I saw you, Maureen, starring last night at the Cicero Sashing.
Oh, yeah, what's
Carnival
that?
Queens is
Yeah,
another one.
yeah.
The Carnival Queen contestants, the national of a very high standard this year. Maureen, I'm sure your ticket on it, well, you don't need ticket as a celebrity, but your outfit on point.
Absolutely.
It will be a good standard this year. And then the community is following in line. We're seeing them with junior or senior pageants. And a good move by Castries South to move from Cicero to wider Castries South.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We saw a proper sashing
Really,
ceremony
really
last
good, yeah.
evening.
Certainly.
Really kudos to them. But I hot already. That's the feeling of the public. They're ready
Right.
for the Vaval.
Absolutely.
And a good point that made to me a couple of your colleagues. Jazz is world class. It's interesting. You have to fight and plan hard because jazz blocks up a lot of the pre-carnival space, the momentum, the impetus leading up to it. So you have to plan well to get past that. The artists were not impeded. They released their music early and then they're ready to go. Sly is one of those that has won the respect of the public for the last few years.
Absolutely.
I me say, come here, my lady. It's Sly again.
Hitty Lens Music.
Shana, oh, Shana, oh, mama. Shana, oh, Shana, oh, mama. I stand on the veranda, and I call out to Shanda. I tell her the I need maintaining. Hire me as the gardener. She tell me she ready, but the work kinda heavy. She say a man gone away for a long time, so she can let me. So I pull out the machete to start up the war. Shanda tell me it's like you gon' need a phone. I tell her, shh, baby don't talk. I don't come here to make joke. And so I put it, I chop it, I shot it, I chop it. Shanda when she head and start to so I put it, I chop it, I shot it, I chop it. I can't stop her dance so right now. I day in the neighbor, down there in the neighbor, in the neighbor, in the neighbor. Oh yeah, in the neighbor, I walking out in the neighbor. I finish the job, so I pack up my things and start to go. I don't know. I tell she to pay me what she want, she go let me know. Shanda gently pull me back, she tell me don't leave. She tell me I could enter the backyard, she have more work to give. And so I put it, I chop it, I shot it, I chop it. Shanda roll she head and start to so I put it, I chop it, I shot it, I chop it. Can't stop the work no. And so I put it, I chop it, I shot it, I chop it. Shanda roll she head and start to so I put it, I chop it, I shot it, I chop it. I can't stop her dance alright. Tell them that they balloon chill. Tell them bring the sound system. If your friends and friends just bring them. But you want a friend, we gon' miss them. Tell them I can't wait for the carnival in the on the road. Everybody come, find your way. Come down to the city, the road is the watch the face. Ladies belt in the waist. Tell them meet me by the waterfront. Tell the people I can't wait. Can't wait for the carnival. Meet me on the road. Everybody come, find your way. Come down to the city. The road is beyond. Every flag in the place. Every rag in the air. Why you keep up the pace? Every rag in the air. Oh Lord, calling all who want to blame us. Revelers and masqueraders. Don't leave no one at home. Bring your family, bring your neighbors. Come see the bus parading in the city, making rounds. Come be a part of history. Come help we take over town. So if the blind can walk, if the lame can talk, cause carnival's for everyone. We don't watch no face. Ladies belt in the waist. Tell them meet me by the waterfront. Tell the people I can't wait for the carnival. Meet me on the road. Everybody come, find your way. Come down to the city, the road is beyond. Every flag in the place, every rag in the air. Why you keep up the pace? Every rag in the air. Oh Lord, I can't wait for the carnival. Meet me on the road. Everybody come, find your way. Come down to the city, the road is beyond. Bring them come.
In St. Lucia, one station appreciates its listeners more than the rest.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Far too kind.
It's RCI, the Caribbean Sound, 101.1.
Oh, I've got this feeling to high five the sun, dance in the rain, and have my scoop of fun. I'm on my way to flavor my day with something new, and I've got room for you. Let loose and live a little, get close and share a little, give in and taste a little. You'll fall in love with Creamery Novelties. Love life and live a little, get close and share a little, give in and taste a little. You'll fall in love with Creamery Novelties.
Enjoy Creamy Novelties ice cream, distributed by Ferrens Foods. Live a little.
South Calypso Tent with the Carnival Music Management Committee presents the advocates of the art form. Long live Kaiso. Grand launching Friday, May 22nd at the National Cultural Center. Showtime 8:30 p.m. Admission $25 at the door. Featuring four-time Calypso monarch Minel, Dika Fontelio, Queen Yards, Teddy Boy, Lucian, Mahandra, Gamshan, Diplomat, Shilan, Boss Al, Newcomers, Kitty, Mighty Dashi, and more. MC Izai Hall, Backup Band, South All Stars. Tickets $25 at the door. Sponsors: Lucelec, Southern Taxi Association, Bounty Rum and Pierre Marcel, Peter Bear, Climax and Icy, Massey Stores, Caribbean Grains, Peter and Company Auto, Jason and Alton Mondesi, Forest Springs, Michelle's Electrical, and Lance Lay. This event is licensed by Echo. No unauthorized vendors allowed.
Who's a little man with a lot to offer? He is the Harris-Benz man who sells the best for less in so many colors. He is a Harris-Benz man for a better pen and a better price. Check the little man for some soft advice. If you're raining inside, outside, you'll be satisfied when you use Harris-Benz. If you're raining inside, outside, you'll be satisfied when you use Harris-Benz.
Girl, I've been so stressed searching for the perfect tiles to complete my home. Really? Yeah, it's always the same white, beige, and gray tiles with the tile stores. Like they're all buying from the same place. You're the design expert. Help me, please. I'm fed up. What are you looking for? Something different. Something that says Caribbean beauty and suits my personality. Something vibrant and classy with a little razzle-dazzle. Okay, Ms. Razzle Dazzle, I know just the place. Island Style Tile and Bath, they're my number one store for everything tile. And with their new In Living Color collection, you'll find the most gorgeous styles to give you that splash of Caribbean flair you're looking for.
That sounds perfect.
I'll even take you myself and throw in a free design consultation.
I'll never say no to that, sis. I can't afford you anyway.
Visit our Island Style showrooms in Castries, Rodney Bay, and View Fort, or call 450-452 or 453 Tile. We'll help bring your vision to life in living color.
And my girl, you know what they say about Fruitsissimos, eh?
Partner, you know what they say about Fruitsissimos?
My girl, you know what they say about Fruitsissimos?
Boy, that Simos makes me score runs, you know.
So what do the experts say about Fruitsissimos? Apart from tasting great, Fruitsissimos is full of natural goodness your body needs. Simos is good for your skin, rich in vitamins and minerals, promotes and improves intimacy, boosts your immune system and lung function, suppresses appetite and increases weight loss, anti-inflammatory, and helps to improve blood count. Simos is rich in nutrients, which boosts your metabolism and increases energy levels, and is grown, harvested, and manufactured right here in the community of Prale.
And that's what they say about Fruitsissimos. Unless you say something else.
Fruitsissimos, you know what they say.
Celebrate mom with something she'll love every single day. That's right. Treat mom to more this Mother's Day with Massey Stores Home. This month, for every $500 spent in cash or higher purchase, you can enter for a chance to win amazing gifts for mom. We're giving away 2 Statement Washer Dryer combos, plus a Mother's Day bundle featuring a Heine blender, multi-cooker, and steam cleaner. So go ahead, surprise mom with something special this year. Shop now at any of our convenient locations, Baywalk, Boulevard, Latany, and inside Mega for a chance to win. Offer ends May 31st. Terms and conditions apply. Follow us at Massey Stores Home SLU for more details.
We know life gets busy, so your insurance should make things easier, never harder. At GK Insurance EC, we're listening, and we've designed protection that fits your rhythm. Bundle your motor, home, or contents insurance and enjoy greater value in one simple package. And with flexible payment options, you choose what works best for you. Stay protected your way with support that truly hears you. To find any of our locations island-wide, visit gkinsuranceec.com or give our team a call at 758-572-2754. GK Insurance. Insurance that hears you.
You're listening to Radio Caribbean International. 101.
Okay, Lele. I'm says to DJ now. Okay, Grandpa. Just the other day, we end up in a fight. The girl pack up she things and she call a ride. I don't know who was it, but I check her vibe.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Claude Paul. Good morning. We're saying good morning to Claude Paul as we join in studio by Shemi J. Vaval Central artist. Here he bust, you know. Vaval Central some years ago. He Nerdy and Keisha, remember?
Yeah, man. Vaval Central is home.
Down in the man, in the city.
Yeah. Vestige 758 Rhythm.
Right.
Yeah.
And really has grown. We want to feature Shemi. We heard a tease of one of his tunes there, big tune.
Even if she crying, right?
Reality boy. Maureen, that's true? Even if she Maureen do Momo, no comment, boy.
Teddy the ladies mad at us right now, you know, for that tune. But they know it's the truth, you know what they're telling me? Boy, Shemi, you putting our business out, you know.
Shemi has a big tune in the carnival, that and the brunch one. Wasn't even the brunch one?
Brunch one, everything. That's on the Fields Audio Collective.
Fantastic.
Yeah, man.
He'll be performing them a little later along with his costume models from Expressions Band. Lots to look forward to on the program this morning. We don't have some Vaval Central.
Yeah, man.
And also, boy, fellas talking and saying, boy, that happened to them already. The girl do them some, give them a blow.
It's
boy,
reality,
give a blow.
Yeah,
but they crying so convincing, they feel guilty, boy. You apologizing to the girl, you know. She give you a blow, you know.
That's the only defense, you know.
But they crying so convincing, boy. You're not apologizing.
Boy, I tell
For people, I know you know about that. As an established married man, you know about these things at all, you know. Morning, Claude Paul. I'm good. We know you'll be in tomorrow full, but the fans calling for Claude Paul. That's his program self. Claude, how does it... Well understood. We know you are a devotee of Vaval Central, Claude, tell us how the season looking, how the Kaiso looks broadly as we get ready to start this season, your first interview on Vaval Central. Tell us how the Kaiso and Carnival music season looks broadly. Okay.
It's going to be exciting. CMC has now has a social media presence, and of late have been featuring behind the scenes preparation this week. This is going to be our main focus. Thanks to Sant and his team for that, to really show what's happening behind the scenes, the rehearsals, the preparation of the various stints. And so we look forward to this on social media. I think from the Soca Village point of view, they have decided that they will sit out this year, and next year they will decide on what they're going to do. I think they are saying they want to focus more on the younger Californians, and so they have a vibe with try to promote youth Calypso, younger people into Calypso, and that will be the focus. For Charles, of course, behind that idea, along with his other Soca Village people. So they're sitting out this year, but next year they will come with a different focus, more focus on the youth. So it's going to be exciting, Teddy. We look forward to a good season. Of course, the Calypso, we have the Soca vibe with Michael and Soup. Right. The Soca Ultimate, they too have the program or the set out for this year. Yeah. And all in all, we're gonna have a bumper season, I believe. So let's
run through. Yeah, give us a basic schedule for the weekend. It's a long weekend, a bumper bank holiday weekend. Tell us the schedule. Friday. Right. Claude, apparently there are going to be some changes. One, I saw a communique from your CMMC regarding Chemi J is here. We're very interested to hear that about collaborations. Tell us, get the public clear. I think the artists have been informed, but for the public, very important element of this industry, tell us what has been the change regarding collaborations within the competition. That is more than one artist singing a song together. Go ahead. Yeah. Okay. The thinking behind that move, Claude, we want the public to be very clear and understand as we traverse. What is the thinking behind that move to ensure that an artist appears once? So, in other words, they don't do the collaboration and also the single entry.
Terry, I mean, it was like it became a sort of a mockery, really, that people were able to compete more than once in the same competition. And it gave them, multiple chances and we felt it was unfair. So it's either you want to be in a collaboration or you want to come as an individual artist, and that's just the ruling, and let's move from there. That was always the intention of the rules.
Mm-hmm.
However, it wasn't quite clear, so we had to make it clear and to remove all elements of doubt that this is the position.
Yeah.
By the way, there's been no objection to that from anyone. Huh?
Yeah.
So we're happy that the artists in general have accepted that decision and are looking forward to the competition as far as we're concerned on a fair basis.
Okay. Tell us this, before you leave, you'll join us in detail tomorrow, the road march. We're also hearing that you need to now officially register for the road march.
Yes, again, Terry, the idea of making sure everybody is properly represented is to give people a chance, like it happens in other parts of the region, that you need to register your song for road march for it to get consideration. The idea last year that there was a song which was being played and nobody knew what it was, or at least late. I myself, who was involved in carnival music, was not even aware that that was a song. I heard clips of it playing on the road while I took part in my Vaval, but of course it was after carnival the controversy blew up that there was this song which some people felt should have won the road match, but of course we as the organizers were not even aware of it at that point in time, and it couldn't get consideration. But if you register, there's no doubt that you intend to take part, and you will be given due consideration. Also, Teddy, we're looking at a better way to adjudicate the road match, and we are reviewing the system, but more details will be made available as we go forward on that matter.
Appreciate, Claude, your input. You were unable to be physically present, but you'll be in tomorrow to go through and really dig down. We also will be joined by the tents, as we told you, KPT. One of the tents in with us, KPT, a new tent, 5 years old, relatively new, really shaping up. A number of outstanding vocalists they've had. They've tried to improve their writing and their content constantly. Barry George is here as the tent leader, will fill us in on that. As we told you, he's also leader of Expressions Carnival Band. The costumes are here. We have 3 models, you have, Barry, ready to show the costumes, but also to add some flavor to. You have a flavor song too, of course. Juicy. A flavor song to Shemi J, who is in almost on cue. DJ Beats, hearing that Shemi J, King Beats here, hearing that Shemi in the house, he arrives one time, big artist in the house. So we're going to Shemi and Sue in a while, but really a lot to look forward to. As we said, KPT, this tent improving. That's been the strength of vocals, Barry, and also the range of new artists coming through. And then we have we've started with South Calypso tent, Face Calix and Tony Wilkinson, the tent leader, really ensuring this material year after year. They are coming with the convoy, the train rolling into the cultural center, and then we have Charlo and the TOT, that's on Sunday night. Of course, remember in Monday's holiday. So a bumper weekend of Calypso. We'll have material like crazy to play when you come back on the Tuesday. Of course, there's no Vaval Central on the bank holiday. We're on the working weekdays only, and so we'll be back with lots of material on the Tuesday. We're going through, we just heard to Claude Paul. We do want to speak of the issue that is very current, of AI. The use of AI in all aspects of life. Calypso and soca, the composition of them. How far should one go? How much is it being used? How do you detect an AI song? Is it fair game? Shemi J, your take. You are a composer, you're a writer, you're an artist. You've been following. Tell us your whole take on this AI situation.
I have no problem with it, to be honest. I use AI, but not in my music, but in my everyday living, It's a tool. Right. That's what I look at it as, So all tools have to be used.
How you use it?
But for me now, I self rather use the top of my head, to write my music.
Right.
More organic vibe, you check?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you can tell when a song is AI though. I just have a special sound,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Somebody say it's not so special, a certain sound.
A certain sound, yes.
There's a little creative edge, a little nuance of the local on the ground that would be lacking in an AI song. They try their best when you prompt in the chat GPT to come through there, but the smart producers would tweak it. They would get the initial AI, but also tweak it to make it really edge. So it's about how you use it. Some guys, I heard a few tunes, obviously just gone with what ChatGPT gave them.
Exactly.
They went straight to that, you know?
Yeah.
With the ChatGPT, and so you didn't quite get the full effect of it. But it's a reality now. A number of the trainee songs last year, the big hits had the AI in it. They had the AI effect, you know?
Right.
Coming through. Well, tell us, Shemi, this year, run us through your tunes. Your tunes you have this year, what they're about.
Okay, so first, we released in February the Phil's Audio Collective. That's with Moto, team from Team Fox, and I had everything on there. You know, my favorite thing about that release was the rollout, and I must shout out to Cedil this morning for that. He had the creative control over the rhythm, and yeah, he came up with all the promo and all of that. That was my favorite thing about that rhythm. Okay. Then we had Juicy, that was produced by Dilo, another big tune as well, well received. And then we have Everything, Bungee Jumping with Ezra, and Google Me with Moto. Yeah, Teddy, which one is your favorite?
Boy, I don't. Everything that brand song.
You like that one?
The Crying and Lying.
Nice smooth one.
So you have both of them. I seen Shemi back in a competition, boy. I seen him in a groove.
Definitely. You mean we all in this year?
Now, Shemi, that's a point we've discussed with Marine and so Iowa before. Like, good morning again, Iowa. We shout you already, but you know. You there, you inside the first in spirit, and I want to tell you, Iowa, boy, it's been over. From the last year, you had your incident episode. The public at every turn, supermarket, in a fete, in the jazz, everybody stops me. Boy, Teddy, since I'm a colleague, how is Iowa? How are Iowa doing? And it never stops. And they keep checking all the time. You have lots of love and support, genuine love and support, Iowa. Big up yourself and feel heartened by that, you know? Tell us, Shemi, as you're saying, you write yourself.
Right.
You compose yourself, all your tunes.
Yeah. And even recording now, I have my personal setup now doing my recordings as well.
Okay.
Yeah. And I think that's something good and all artists should work towards, you know. Yeah, you can, express your creative how you want, you don't have to go to the studio every time.
Right,
you
check.
You
feel the vibes.
Yeah, you catch a vibe right there, you lay it down one time. Yeah.
That helps a lot. And last year, you made the point here now, we discussed it here. The feeling is true. I've stated it, I've told guys to be careful. The nature of your carnival, St. Lucia Carnival, it is very competition-centric.
Right.
And so you take a risk. Tell us your true experience. When you stay out of competition in St. Lucia, you don't get the same attention on the ground and media focus. Right. I'm not saying whether that's right or wrong, but that's a reality. You are a lot more in the stew and in the brew when you're in competition. After told me it felt that. Nicole David, bless her soul, told me that they felt it. Your own experience.
Well, my experience last year, I take a fallback from the competition. I was focusing on my new business. Shout out to Chulo Trips. That's what I was working on. But right now, that's up and running. So we back in full effect. Yeah, and it does have a effect, your fans need something to support. They always want that thing to support.
Yes.
So come on, they want the merch. They want, something to show their support. You check? And what you're saying is true, man.
Yeah, man. Because our competition still based at the heart and soul of the competition of the season is Soca Monarch.
Of course.
So I've seen some stations, I won't call any names, Marine, when they announce the semi-finalists for Soca Monarch and the finalists, the list up on the board, So that's rotation now.
One thing I know, you can't fight against the culture. And Soca Monarch and all them things is our culture. That's what we have,
Right. And we don't have the plethora of fetes yet, Marine, to say you're out of competition and you're going to work your song to not fetes.
We
don't have that outstanding range yet of, So we have to be careful of that.
Of course.
And then interesting and very important points is that I have argued that Soca Monarch is very important. It's the pulse and the heart, as Grenada has shown to it. So two countries I want to take a little laugh at this morning. I was crazy disappointed as a fan when Trinidad and Tobago abandoned the Soca Monarch.
Really?
It has affected it badly. It has taken the soul. And so they're now crawling back. Remember 2 years ago they had it when Grenadian Blessings won it.
Absolutely.
And Young Brother.
But mind you, I've had good years, like when I didn't compete. Like years, example, Udo. I didn't register that song, but it was a very successful year for me that year, you know?
Yeah. Because you had built up a years of the fan base.
Right,
but
right.
if you say 2-3 years out of competition, you'll see it
For
drop
real,
off,
yeah.
And then Barbados now, I couldn't believe Barbados had stopped the party monarch. And the power of Calypso again, the director of culture, they got a lot of blows in a certain song last year for changing up. How you could stop the Soca monarch?
Yeah.
And so they back this year. So you see, I like my St. Lucia, Vincians who staying steady. That is the heart of country, the culture. Soca monarch is very important.
Yeah, man.
And we talk about competition and that is our culture. Our carnival based on Ibadan and a little cut and thrust competition. That gives the edge to it, you know, Calypso, Soca, and so
from La Rosa and La Marguerite,
from there, you're right. Good point.
Yeah.
The Soca styles being reintroduced.
From last year.
Right.
Yeah.
Again, it's already stopped this year.
No, we back this year at Glamity.
Locally. Peter.
Yeah, man.
Peter. A very good move.
Actually, our first show is Wednesday at Glamity. People come out and support. Yeah, man. I'm a Peter ambassador. Of course, I have to represent.
Another good aspect of our carnival, the companies and the CPMs so respecting the artists. The ambassadorship is very important.
Right, of course.
There's a nice salute and respect for them too. Eat a food too, another food, you know. But Maureen, that Soca monarch, it shows that Barbados you're not sure about. You stopped Soca monarch 2 years coming back. We on a steady course, working with it, you know.
Of course.
What I think we need to do is ensure all the pockets of population have a stake. You see what happens when Umpire is in, when Subbons is in, when you know, when Dove was in, Hula Canries and so you know, that helps a lot. Grenada is very strong on that. Grenada is very strong community based, and so we're going through.
And whether you place or not, it highlights your music too.
It does, man. It does.
Of course.
The guys who don't need to place, but they use that Soca monarch window to push things.
Propel them, man.
Ready does. Oh, Shemi, you know, well, you understand the thing, man. You're just a fella singing it. You know, they say
from 2015 we're doing it, you know.
But the artists who don't educate themselves, you know, don't understand it. They just sing, you know.
Of course.
That you've understood it. Barry George, we big you up in the Calypso, KPT ready to go, and so Shemi J. Shemi J going to run 2 tunes for us. Beats can wait for him. Beats, what you running for? We want the 2 tunes first. Where your models, Barry?
If I tell you people, they're hot in the studio to do that.
We're about to have a whole concert. Who in your phone? Who handle your phone for you? Beats you handle the phone? Beats playing too. Beats is a good cameraman to do that for you. So
Alanis checking me there, I know you have one phone.
Alanis doing it for you, but your phone.
Yeah.
You're supposed to have a IG live there, you know. Shemi.
I'd rather take content right now and
put it together.
We want to take a break before we do that, Anthony.
A quick break, and we come back.
Of course.
We hot already,
yeah, man. We'll be back.
Like that tune, boy.
Yeah, boy. Big up Charlie Boy and Keisha. 2 hot already, you know.
2 hot already. Yeah. Same thing Marine said. The 2 songs hot.
Yeah, man.
I thought it was Keisha.
We're going to the break and we come back with Expressions, Models, and then Shemi J.
Right. Our time is 9 a.m. That time check is made possible with the compliments of Farron's Ice Cream.
Special something tasty, something smooth. When I think about all the flavors I can savor, I gotta have Farron's Ice Cream.
I wanna have, I need to have a flavor that makes me glad. But the way I feel, it must be Farron's Ice Cream. Chocolate coated ice cream bars, creamsicles I gotta have. Give me some fat-free yogurt I need.
Farron's Ice Cream.
Farron's Ice Cream.
It's so delicious. Farron's Ice Cream.
Farron's
tastes so good. Farron's Ice Cream. Oh, I gotta have it. 'Cause only the best will do.
Farron's Ice Cream, bringing back delicious memories.
Established in 1961 and still going strong.
Like, really? No. Shut up.
Radio Caribbean International. We are number 1.
With outlets from Gros Lake to Soufriere, W-Mart is indeed your community shop. Giving you the best prices and widest variety, we've got everything you need. Chicken, turkey, beef and pork, saltfish, pigtail, ham, all in stock. Delicious franks, nuggets, cheese and fries. Prices you can't beat and quality for sure. With 9 locations island-wide, W-Mart is your one-stop family meat shop. W-Mart, small store, big convenience.
Shop W-Mart. Not for profit charity, but for service. We can handle your financial business. A loan that you need, they can assist. No other credit union can do it like this. Get your contactless Visa card ASAP. Need some cash, just tap, tap, tap. Online services, download the app. No waiting in line, just tap, tap, tap. Safest way to secure your money. Solutions Workers Credit Union Paese. Put in workers first. That's what we do. The SLUWCU, yeah.
Oh man, just my luck. I can't get to the airport in time now to pick up the mother-in-law. She's gonna mess me up.
James had one job: get there. But it looks like his battery life was low, and now his mother-in-law is going to have every reason to let her daughter know just how unreliable James is. She'll never let him live this one down, ever. Don't be like James. Make sure you get where you need to with the all-new Maximo battery. Available island-wide at all automotive art stores and leading gas stations and part shops. The all-new Maximo battery now comes with an up to 2-year full replacement warranty for installation and free maintenance check at Automotive Art. The all-new Maximo battery. Get there.
You thought it was a one-time thing? Well, Soca Stars is back again! The hottest stage for up-and-coming Soca Stars with live vibes, pure energy, and fans to turn up the heat! Soca Stars, get ready! The grand prize is $5,000 cash and a $10,000 production package! Register now to compete! Sign up early at peterbear.com or come in early at the venue. This is your shot at stardom.
Sign up today. Postpaid for $55, no delay. Apply for a fiber internet plan to get the deal. 350 megabytes with 20 gigs, that's a steal. Enjoy the best of both worlds with the DG Duo plan. Mobile plus fast fiber internet go hand in hand. Connect at home, connect on the go. DG Duo is the best way to go.
Digicel, the best network powered by you. Visit your nearest Digicel store to get connected today.
What's the vibe today?
How you doing, my friend? Pull up that king bit. We on Vaval Central. Yo, big up the whole team. I'll see you with there. Ladies, you ready? Give a little action, you know. See, what's the vibe today? Hey, how you doing, my friend? Hey, I had a have a brunch on Vaval Central. Hey, I wanna take you with me. Hey, hey, I'm like, oh Lada, mama, you fire. You make my heart and skip a beat, oh Lada. I'm like, oh Lada, mama, you fire. You see when we reaching any branch for carnival? Ladies, start to wine, say. Boy, the gal a roll up she bumper. Whole night she a wine for me. Boy, the gal a roll up she bumper. She a wine give me everything. Boy, the gal a roll up she bumper. Whole night she a wine for me. Boy, Vaval Central. Hey, hey. Don't stop the walk now. Roll, roll. The whole night she a wine for me. Wine, wine. Hey, she a wine give me everything. Thing. One night she a wine for me. Shout out to the ladies listening right now. Say, hey, the rhythm so hard and she walking away so bad. Oh, tonight a program. I tell you I don't know what's sober. Yeah, yeah. I wanna party all night long. We going again. Say, I'm like, oh Lada, mama you fire. You make my heart skip a beat, oh Lada. I'm like, oh Lada, mama you fire. Only in Vaval Central we getting it so good, you know. Turn it up, hey. Boy, the gal a roll up she bumper. Boy, the gal a roll up she bumper. Teddy, what you say? Boy, the gal a roll up she bumper. Barry. Boy, the gal a roll up she bumper. Watch Maureen in the corner there. Okay, Lele. Yeah, so apparently the ladies mad with me, you know. But I love y'all still. Listen. Hey, Just the other day, we end up in a fight. The girl pack up she things and she call her ride. I don't know who was it, but I check her vibe. Now she's calling me with tears in her eyes. Oh, girl, you could cry till your well run dry. Grandpa don't tell me son woman knows like. He says son give them vitamin D, oh nine. When it's your turn, just send expression. Say, even if she crying, pull up. Maureen, you have my story there.
Big tune.
Maureen, what you feel?
Big tune.
I'm telling the truth.
No comment.
Anyway, what Grandpa tell me? Just the other day, we end up in a fight. The girl pack up she things and she call her ride. I don't know who was it, but I check her vibe. Now she's calling me with tears in her eyes. Girl, you could cry till your well run dry. Teddy don't tell me son woman knows like. He says son give them vitamin D, oh nine. When it's your turn, Lucia Carnival say, even if she crying, she lying. Boy, don't trust them woman at all. Even if she crying, she lying. She have a dance. Hey, she crying, she lying. She crying, she lying. She crying, she lying. She crying, she lying. Next verse. Woman acting as if it's man alone. They like to act like it's man alone, you know. I don't have time to go through your phone, cause I already know I go get slim. Look, I catch you in the act, you ready to catch heart attack. Playing wrong and strong, you're right calling you. Marine, I don't know who was it, but I check her vibe. Now she's calling me with tears in her eyes. Hey, girl, you could cry till your well run dry. Teddy don't tell me son woman knows like. He says son give them vitamin D. You see when we reach on the road Monday and Tuesday, say, even if she crying, boy don't trust them woman at all. Even if she crying, she lying. King Bits don't trust them woman. She crying, she lying. She crying, she lying. She crying, she lying. She crying, she lying. Vaval Central, you don't know. Catch me live May 30th at the Pavilion in Ronnie Bay. Soca Ultimate, you don't know. Big up. Boom.
What Teddy, wow. Yeah, man. Big tune.
Yes,
Yeah. No comments, but big tune.
Respect.
No comments, but
big tune.
Let me tell you, I feel like it's Soca Monarch already, you know. Yeah. And my dancers there.
Let me tell you.
Shami, come so 1 minute.
And that's right.
Put on the mic.
Though.
Right. Let Barry.
Yeah.
Let Barry just describe your costume.
Barry, take that one.
And then I want. We're begging our guru. Social media take a picture outside, a nice big.
Yeah.
Tell us the 4 sections you have there, Barry.
Okay, so this morning we are featuring our 4 sections.
Go by beats.
The section closest to me is called Ancestral Tide. Represents the Amerindians who first came into the St. Lucia waters through the ocean. The next section we have there is Waves of Creation, right? It's really the color and the splendor of our art and culture. Of course, our celebration of all those who came through the water as well. The next section is the sunrise, the beautiful sunrise that we get over the water every morning and every day it starts our day. And of course, we have the beautiful sunset over here, of course. an amazing time of the day that we celebrate, in St. Lucia, basically. And of course, this from the film called Splish Splash from the Expressions Carnival Band. Of course, you can follow our Instagram pages and our website. And of course, we're still taking registrations. Of course, come to support. Like I said, it's a medium-sized band which is working towards getting persons who want to pay affordable price to be at Carnival and to be on the road for a premium experience.
Right. So Barry, when you're not on Facebook, you mentioned Facebook. I mean, no old people in your band.
Oh yes, definitely. No. We have Facebook.
Facebook.
We have Facebook as well.
Facebook,
yeah. So that's just 4 sections out of the 8 sections that we have. Yes.
Well, tell us your designers, your ideas, your creativity.
Well,
where did it come from?
well, one thing I'm proud to see that every one of those costumes were designed by St. Lucian, and all of them were produced in St. Lucian by St. Lucian hands. All of it was produced by St. Lucian. Some of our designers are Charlene Lagore as well.
Okay.
Charlene Lagore did these 2 costumes right here.
Okay.
We have Shawnee Manuel as well.
I heard a lot about him.
Shawnee Manuel designed those costumes basically. Gillian Averill and myself.
Okay.
And of course our team construct those, and that's what our aim for expressions, to work with local designers and make it all our costume built locally.
Just important that
Yes.
that's very massive cry about importing.
Yeah, so everything was
China and Trinidad.
everything was done right here, constructed right here.
Shemi wants to know, any of these girls jumping in the band? You try and register, you're not sure.
Of course, yes.
Beats there for to register there, you know? Which one?
That's a section there, Waves of Creation.
What are the names again, Barry?
So Ancestral Tide as an aspect of
you?
it. Yeah, because that's 2 sections. We have the Ancestral Tide, Aztec and Afrocentric. It's not here today. And we have Waves of Creation. Dawn Awakening, it's called. The Dawn Awakening represents the sun, the sunrise. And of course we have the Sunset Glow.
Not
Yes.
easy at all. It's clear and easy to see right through. I think we're begging our social media guru to take a picture outside with Shemi.
Right.
Outside with Shemi G while we continue in the vibe. Shemi, come a quick picture and come back inside to us. With the models. Thank you, models.
Yes.
Go Barry George, your photos. You'll come back inside after the photo.
Hey.
Let's go. The vibes there on, of course, we're heating up from the start. We hot already, Shemi. Hot already. From we start. Looking nice, Maureen, as we going. We have a number of tunes, we know the beats. Thank you, my lady. No names calling. Not yet. Yes. We're going through beats. A lot of music we mentioned, Maureen.
Yeah.
We want to big up we want to big up Dwayne Menz. You must.
Yeah.
A St. Lucian writer, a new writer. All his life he's a promoter, he's producer, and then now he's writing with great success. You must show respect when one of the biggest soca songs in the world now, Can't Behave, written by Dwayne Menz. You want to speak to him too on that later in the week, and also the whole AI vibe as far as it's concerned. Can't Behave, You have Can't Behave there, Marina or Beats?
Ashanti just did a number with
She gone crazy.
At the R&B brunch.
She couldn't resist it at the R&B brunch in the Oval. So let's just tell you all, many people know, but many don't know that the biggest song out of Trinidad Carnival in the soca world now was written by a St. Lucian, Dwayne Menz. Yes, the Menz family you know very well, Christy Menz and so, Roderick Menz, Dwayne Menz, better known owner of Blazing FM and Rhythm FM. We're very proud letting them know that he wrote that song, the writer of that song, Dwayne Menz. Run it a little bit.
So
Back on, yeah, big respect to Dwayne Men's Shemi as a writer, make it big voice. And you see how the season goes. Voice admit he had nothing, you know, Marine. The season was looking dry. One of the biggest artists, and that I want to discuss with Shemi before we come back to Barry George. As an artist producer, there is no guarantee, Shemi, you could have a hit, you know.
Right.
You could work for 12 months, day and night, produce 20 songs and none connected.
Even what you think that would be the hit, it's not the hit.
And you have 4 songs, the 2 you figured will really fire, never fire.
Never fire.
What you thought was the Lapo one, that's what the public
That's what catch. Always the situation.
Yeah,
you know?
be careful of that. I'm going through. And so, a big song for him. Shemi, in your approach to writing, you've been rated by Vaval Central, the authority, don't mind them, as one of our best writers of soca, because soca is easy to write, you know. It's not a lot of words, it's a vibe.
Yeah.
What helps you? What influences you have? Do you read a lot, listen to a lot of music? What tell us.
What I do is let the culture, everyday living, and what I listen to inspire my music, you know. So in my music, you'll find, even if I do soca, you'll hear little hip-hops, you know, kind of style in there, reggae, dancehall, and even situations that happen around every day, you know, you hear that in the music, you check, like even if she crying, Miss Grippy, spoil you, it's things that happen every day, you know. I just use that in my music, you check. Yeah.
Spoil you was which one? Backshots?
That's when I was in the dog cage and I say I will never do that again. That's real life situations, you know, Terry.
I like how the Amaretto and Backshots had the people going mad. The debate.
We can say that live.
That's what the song.
Yeah, I get you. That one really connect, especially with the ladies.
That's what art's supposed to do. Art's supposed to provoke discussion and so
exactly.
And so, you know, it's a nice way of saying things that give you I don't know.
Yeah.
Shemi, you're not easy at all, you know. You're not easy at all. The young ladies. But
what I do is just focus on making good music. You will never get another bouncing or another start a fire or another pretty on purpose. I just focus on making good music. You understand? Yeah.
Your efforts to get out there, your marketing beyond St. Lucia, we have identified that as a concern. Our music is not getting out enough. That is a bit of a crisis, Shemi. You know? As I said, if Marine, not only St. Lucia and Tiga has the problem, Barbados has not a regional hit in a long time. One of the popular social media personalities came here. Remember Marine last year, and he admitted that. He said his problem, he came to on his own to try and push. He's worried that he's huge. Little Ricky is the same thing in Barbados. Huge in Barbados. Tian Winter, what's your girl name? Claudette Peters.
Right.
Big mega stars in Antigua, but not one song traveling across the seas. So it's a situation you have to work on.
But we have had years where our music crossed the seas.
Said so.
So I feel like it's just seasons, and we shouldn't panic. Everything our season. At time it was Denry, at time it was Jab. Now you see the Grenadians go real hard last year.
The Bouillon had the run.
Exactly. So
I've seen the Bouillon under pressure. A little Wayne, you can see it waiting a little bit. Your cycle, you know.
It's just for the artists and us creatives to do our work, you know, to get back out there, you know. And I find we start good for the year already. We have a lot of releases, a lot of big tunes out there, you know.
Quality tunes.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's the marketing, not just waiting your turn, because there have been some tunes.
Well, that too, for real.
Shemi, down here, and hearing what busting over in Trinidad, I see what, boy. The tune's so much better down here.
Marketing.
Yeah. And you know, I always make the point, a simple example. More calypso related. Black Stallion has one of the biggest songs ever. Even every young girl knows it, your grandmother knows it, and Black Man Feeling to Party, you know?
Yeah.
Right. And I always argue, Invader has a song, Come Baby Soca With Me.
Right.
That song is saying the same thing. Invader own is far sweeter and better. The networking not there to get it out. You know what I'm saying? Stallion have Trinidad platform, it became huge. But song for song, saying the same thing. Me and my woman go and party tonight, forget our troubles, you know?
I think one of the issues too, Teddy, is population. A song in a big tune in Trinidad too.
Naturally,
big tune in Trinidad is a real big tune, but St. Lucia with our population, and that's why we need the support when we drop the music, because of the population. You know, very small place.
The size of your diaspora. Trinidad already have 2 million people around the world that are going to support it and push it. You know?
So that join the attention to the tune. You know.
Yeah. And so the cycle goes on.
Right.
My understanding of it, I've seen it. I lived it through Ricky T's Pressure Boom. The cycle starts logically in Miami Carnival.
Right.
That's where all promoters come. There's a big hub to see what's coming for the year.
Yes.
So you don't go into Trinidad Carnival 2 weeks before you have a CD in your hand or your drive. They won't take you on there. You have to connect from up there, and then the promoters say that song connecting. Let's go.
Right.
You know. So there'll be few exceptions, but that is the basic point as it going through. But Shemi, the big news, we break up news again, Marine. Shemi is back in competition. You know.
Teddy like that, and Teddy selected my tunes. Teddy selected both my Groovy and Power Live on Vaval Central. Which one is it?
They're going to grow. What's the
everything you like that one, and even if she crying.
And the ladies like it. So ladies, get ready for a response to that. Watch Maureen close. Maureen write some good remix, you know. So
of course.
That's she lying. Take a female remix say come on that, you know. The girls like
Maureen say even if he crying.
No. So what if I lie?
Boy. Maureen rude, you know. Maureen. I like that one.
Yeah. No, you have to.
So what?
Boy.
You figure out we lie.
Fellas,
so what?
Fellas, we can't come back from that one, you know, if they do us that. Boy.
After all what you doing,
you still have to run it in it.
Yes, yeah.
Don't buy the ticket now. Don't buy the costume now. So what?
Yes, yeah. Playing wrong and strong, your right call and your clothes packy.
She me say you're tracking no phone, nothing. You ain't time for that.
Boy,
that crying there.
Yeah, boy.
When he see the costume, he pay for the costume because he cried and
right.
And he realized the costume returned back coming there. And side so, and he know he didn't pay for that.
Problems.
Boy, you paying for the costume, you still ending up in problems. So. No matter what you do.
You always practice the crying.
You'll never do that, ladies. Be real. You ever cry in line? Really? Why? But it's not a fake cry, you know. It's a real cry they're giving you. Cool and all.
The point I made earlier, Shemi, the crying making you feel guilty. You're apologizing.
Yes, you apologizing.
So Shemi, you know what you just do there?
Yeah.
We are trying to give you all a little face, put on a little cry, because you give me something good, but right now you just take out the whole thing. We haven't bothered with the crying again.
It's hot on us, fellas.
Just demanding them days.
Now you put yourself in that position.
Exactly.
Boy.
Problems.
But you know, Vaval Central, never enough time.
Right.
Hot inside here. Barry George, before we end, we want to end with a Shemi tune again, you know that. But let me tell you.
Yeah.
Barry, I heard you making a point on media, somewhere else on media, about the Kaiso, your tent leader also, getting people that in marketing. You made a very valid point that it's the same audience all the time. Since you're a little boy, you're going to tent, it's the same 400 or 500 people, you know them by heart, right? To get new people to come to get, tell us your views.
Well, I can tell you what KPT is doing this year for sure. To work towards bringing new energy. Of course, our ads, we worked our ads, our visual. Our marketing strategy again is targeted to young persons. Our tent also have young persons as well, and we're going through the platform again to get into younger persons coming in. We invest a lot more into our younger artists, so our band is young, our backups, everybody. So we're working through that strategy that more younger persons would come to the tent. I believe this is really the marketing of the Calypso that needs to be strengthened across the board. Make it sexier, make it more appealing, so that we can get more individuals. Because really and truly, younger persons are now participating into the Calypso arena. After all, our King of Calypso is a young individual, so that should encourage more younger persons to support the art form of the Calypso.
Yeah, well said indeed, Barry George. Well said. As we look forward to persons coming, so inviting Maureen to the tent as a young person, to come and support.
I normally go, you know.
Yeah. What I like to say, I see some of the soca artists, like Shemi, Ricky T, and them come through just to bless it, you know. A night, the artists feel really heartened to see people supporting them. And there's a point that Adrian Oshie made. You know, people call about support. You know, St. Lucian artists don't support each other at all. Meaning, if they have a good play going on, they don't come. Adrian admitted he doesn't support artists. If Barry have a dance recital, he doesn't come. we need to support each other first, you know. Shemi, what's the phrase, Shemi? Give each other strength, eh?
Yeah, of course.
Shemi said, I go and buy cereal thing to give us strength, eh?
Of course, definitely.
They see you, they feel happy, they feel good, you know?
Even Keisha, you know, we've been working together at my studio record. Actually, Ice producer now, done by Keisha, big tune. I recorded that one, you know. They done, by Keisha.
Yeah.
So yeah, we keep the link. You know, no man is an island. Always, you know, put your hand out there, and that's how we get out there too. You know, strength in numbers.
Support, solidarity between. Ezra have a good song to that. Another, as a promoter myself, organizer of my own events, Mr. Complimentary. Hear that song yet?
Right.
Marine?
That's on the 100 reading produced by Desrel. Big up.
Only one complimentary, Barry. Barry, I see you about here. Come in, you know. One man, 2 tickets.
Yeah, man.
It's your boy. Complimentary is like mad.
Of course.
All right, folks. Vaval Central. Big up to Invasion Band. As they say, they drop something. DYP, Pen, Tigerson Pen, enough music. All the artists. There's a little boy called Devon. If a tune called Momentum Boy. That song not easy at all. That's a nice song. That song gives some problems. A lot of music dropped throughout the season. Asa Ale, I see on a number of rhythms. Ricky T coming out slowly about a nice thing with Beanie Man. Extreme Band working hard, boy. A lot of music coming through. Big up the team, Claude, and the man behind the scenes, you know himself, working with Extreme Band. And we have music to come through like crazy. Lots of aspects. Our carnival start. It's hot already. Hot already. That tune there. Beats. Not Kisha one or the other one. Yeah. We play that for the ladies before we end, man.
Hot it up.
So we going. Shamil gives us a verse and chorus, and we're going to hot already just to end. Okay. We on tomorrow, Marine. The journey now starts, and we going nice vibes. Stop my phone going crazy, boy. Shemi.
The Vaval in full swing. Let me tell you.
We started early. Boy. We jump. Okay, we going. Shemi, you have verse and chorus, and we mix into hot already. Okay.
Yeah, man. We going again before we leave. Big up Vaval Central, ladies, you ready? Now that one is called Juicy. Hey, bend me over, baby, touch your toes. The way you see when we reach on the road. Hey, Juicy, body nice, fruity. The way you shake that booty, Juicy. Hey, Juicy, body nice, fruity. The way you shake that booty, Juicy, where you brace for the body and bubble. Brace for the body and bubble. Yeah, brace for the body and bubble. Look at that Juicy, where you brace for the body and bubble. Brace for the body and bubble. Brace for the body and bubble. You see you over there, full of flavor. This girl full of flavor. Tell salt the sugar stay far, cause she full of flavor. Yeah, I'm thirsty, dehydrated. Give me some of that juice. Body nice, face cute. Give me some of that juice. Juicy, body nice, fruity. The way you shake that booty, Juicy. Hey yeah, Juicy, body nice, fruity. The way you could be on your work chair right now. Juicy, where you brace for the body and bubble. Brace for the body and bubble. Yeah, brace for the body and bubble. Look at that juice. You don't know, it's your boy Shemi J Big in a Vaval Central and RCI. You don't know. Boom.
Babo, hold it on that. I tell you, outfit check, ticket check, bottle check, everything set. Outfit check, bottle check, ticket set. I tell you, I hot already. MKG, Kala, Babo, hold it on that. I tell you, outfit check, ticket check, bottle check, everything set. Outfit check, bottle check, ticket set. I tell you, I hot already. I hot already. Party start, I hot already. I hot already. In your back, I hot already. I hot already. Chop my shirt, I hot already. I hot already. I see the flyer posting time so I don't get myself right. Now I pass in a shot and Henry pass me what the rum they one time. Hot time, mash up the coolie, mash up the daxi, mash up the shabin too. Look the photographer spot me with my sneaky link in the corner. I tell you I hot already. I hot already. Party start, I hot already. I hot already. In your back, I hot already. I hot already. Chop my shirt, I hot already. I hot already. From my sinong a shot of spice, everything is nice. I done it. MKG, Kala, Babo, hold it on there. I tell you, outfit check, ticket check, bottle check, everything set. Outfit check, bottle check, ticket set. I tell you, I hot already. I
I hot already. Party start, I hot already. I hot already. In your back, I hot already. I hot already. Chop my shirt, I hot already. I hot already. I see the flyer post in time, so I don't get myself right. Now I pass in a shot of Henny, pass me on the rum the one time. Hot time, mash up the coolie, mash up the taxi, mash up the shaving too.
Thank you to all the persons messaging like crazy. We start hot already. Shemi, you just start, you know. You have at least 2 more appearances when it gets warm, and then again when you go into the climax at the end, you know. We're gone. Ladies, thank you. You have more, yeah, and you have collaborations. Ladies, the people loving you already. See, the girls look lovely. Good start, Barry.
They brought some good energy. Yeah, man.
Expressions, Carnival Band. Pick up yourself.
Yeah, man. Good energy.
You jump in Expressions, right? All right.
Certainly. All right. Well, we hot already, and tomorrow we have it again.
Tomorrow.
Certainly. Let's do that. Let's go on that one. Let's go.
Like that. MKG, Kalan, Zed, Babo, moving on that. I tell you, outfit check, ticket check, bottle check, everything set. Outfit check, bottle check, ticket set. I tell you, I hot already. I hot already. Party start, I hot already. I hot already. In your back, I hot already. I hot already. Chop my shirt, I hot already. I hot already. I see the flyer post in time, so I don't get myself right. Now I pass in a shot of Henny, pass me on the rum the one time. Hot time, mash up the coolie, mash up the taxi, mash up the shaving too. Look the photographer spot me with my sneaky link in the corner. I tell you, I hot already. I hot already. Party start, I hot already. I hot already. In your back, I hot already. I hot already. Chop my shirt, I hot already. I hot already.